Okay. Uh-oh. I start the stream and crap's broken already. Oh, no. But yes, hello, guys. Aftermon here. And welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello, my little hivelings. How are you gorgeous people doing today? Let me scooch over. Can my thing can barely see me. Hi! I gotta fix this. I didn't know it was broken. One moment. But yes, how are you beautiful people doing today? I went and saw one of the doctors, and they prescribed me, they prescribed me technically a new medicine. How am I gonna fix this? Akane! Help! Save me! Ooh, yes, and bananas. Sorry, I asked the husbando for a fruit smoothie because we went out to, I will fix this, I swear. Maybe if I hit refresh? It says winner. Let's do hit refresh, see if that fixes it. That didn't work. Try again. That works too, but oop. Up, up. Did I fix it? I think I fixed it. Okay. But yes, welcome back, Raptor Pack. Hello, my little hivelings.
One, the other.
Both. Sounds like a good idea. Hello, my little hivelings. How you guys people doing today? As you can see, I'm already having to fix stream. Oh gosh, when did that break? But yeah, I went to the doctor, got new medicine. Yay. At least I'm not having to do another colonoscopy. Blech. But yes, today we are doing the 1 of the 10 free sketch requests. You guys got 2 so far in the span of a day. Oh gosh. Y'all look crazy. Crazy, I say. Insane. Right up in the membrane. Hold on, let me reposition. Goodness. Alright, there we go. Oh, yeah, hold on a minute. I gotta take a screenshot. Where are you? I need to take a screenshot because these need to be shown to my sister so that she can properly, do the thing I've asked her to do. Ah, there we go. Oops. Oh, that works too! Alright, give me a few seconds. Where are you? She's absolutely going to myrtleize me. I am beyond a shadow of a doubt. She's going to myrtleize me.
Stickers!
Hmm?
You know got stickers.
Yes, I do.
You know who's got stickers? You know.
That'd be me!
Ha! That's great. Awesome. Dude, put your link in chat. So we can click
you later. You know, wrap them bonds, got stickers. Stickers! I love stickers. Oh, goodness. Alright, there we go. Yeah, no, my sister's gonna myrtleize me. And do boom bum bum boom bum bum brim bim brim. I think I'm getting in my stuff before Akane shows up. Let's see. Oh, this is this is the wrong server. Where's my... Where the heck is that server? Why is it not? Oh, that's why it's not there. It's in a completely different folder. Whoops. Whoopsies! Yeah, I need to go in and actually finish getting those the colors I want them to be. There we go. Sorry, just a bunch of stuff happening all at once. Anyway. So today, like I said, is going to be the 10 free sketch requests. If we happen to go over 10, we'll start diving into the next one. Today will be a relatively short stream because I have to get up at the butt crack of dawn tomorrow in order to do the breast cancer walk. I am bringing my cane. I'm going to need my cane because it is a 3-mile walk. A 5K. Thankfully, it's a walk because I cannot run. My ankle cannot withstand me running. Admittedly, I haven't been able to run pretty much at all. With the exception of, like, me being terrified. I haven't really been able to run since, like, 2015? 10 years? So yeah, me and running, we don't see eye to eye. So, since whenever you come to fight or flight, I am a flightless bird. Get ready to throw hands. I will probably lose, but I'm gonna throw hands anyway, because I don't have an option. Doing your best, so that's what matters. I appreciate that. Also, hi Goldie. Hello, Thanos. How are you heifers doing? I'm a tad bit tired too. I think I finally got some sleep. I hope. This smoothie sounds like it's going on quite well. But yeah, after the doctor's office, we went with my youngest sister, Tea Leaf. We went to the, this hot pot place, and we had hot pot. No grill, just hot pot. Which admittedly was the best idea. Thank you, dear. I didn't even think of that. We have this little thingy. There's a door between here and the kitchen. And I completely forgot that, yes, the blender is loud. So we got this little fancy door. It came with the house. We have this little fancy sliding out door that can get closed and cut off the noise between the kitchen and here. Fancy. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. What is this shenaniganery? It's tomfoolery. Oh, by the way, I took my not blood pressure, blood sugar this morning. It was 119. Not bad at all. It's a lot lower than it has been. The day of the colonoscopy, it was 152, but I wasn't allowed to take my diabetes medicine the day before. Anyway, I may be a tad bit frazzled and all over the place, so forgive me on that at least. Oh, I'm working on waking up. I slept for almost 10 hours this morning. Or did I? I mean, I guess I'd call... Well, I did dream, so I did get down into REM sleep, even if it was pretty shallow. Oh, at least I fell asleep twice. No thanks to Puff. Puff, I adore you, little kitty cat, but will you quit waking me up at night? I will say, was it yesterday? Might have been, it was not last night. I think it was yesterday night. Or, well, I guess day before yesterday night. Wednesday night going to Thursday morning. There we go. Apparently, like, I was on the edge of sleep and Puff decided to lay on my pillow. So I kind of semi-unconsciously started messing with her. I'm like, come on, will you? Ooh, hey there, Dip. So I'm like, come on, kitty cat, leave me alone. And so I was messing with her to try and get her to get off my pillow. And apparently I messed with her too much. So with claws, she smacked both my hands and then ran away. And I'm like, ow, uncalled for. But hey, I get my pillow back. Bugger. Goodness gracious and golly gee willikers, Batman. Yeah, hot pot was good. I've talked with the tea leaf. There is Campfire Cooking in Another World. It's an anime. Is got a new season. Ah, movie. Num num. Thank you. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Hmm. I'm trying to figure out. I could taste the cherry. Did you use any banana in this? There's like a small little hint of banana. But I feel like it's primarily cherry and something else. I can't figure out what it is. Is it strawberry? Mm-hmm. Cherry and banana. Oh, did you use any of the apples? That's a no. Oh, goodness.
Mix, banana, strawberry, mango.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I definitely taste the cherry.
Yogurt, there was do that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used to thin it out.
That might be what I'm tasting. I was curious as to what that flavor was. But cool. Thank you, dear. My husband's amazing. He spoils me rotten. I will say, to quote him, he will always say, well, someone has to. I could be a little gremlin because of him. But anywho. So, with all that said, I'm gonna be working on Mr. Mace's commission. I've done some head studies for the doggo. So hopefully, my studies will be able to make up for the absolute mercy. The absolute shenanigans that is this commission. Now, just word to the wise and anyone else that wants to commission me, I am probably going to remove any and all, not safe for work options. Like, there's a difference between, like, there's tasteful nudity, but then there's very not safe for work. And I think I'm just going to entirely remove not safe for work. Why do I say this? Because... Sorry, not sorry, Mr. Mace, I'm throwing you under the bus. This is a furry commission. Plain and simple. This is a furry commission. Oh, yeah. I will probably be like, yeah, I'm gonna take the light side. My books are dark enough. But anyway, let us hobble on over to art. It has been a hot minute, I will admit. I need to fix a lot. Hold on. Boop. Yep, I'm still using all that. Where is... Better safe than sorry. Yeah. Because a husband will say, oh, there's no... It's okay if you want to do those. And I'm currently in the position of, nah, no thanks. I don't think I wanna. Alright, not VTuber Studio. Where the hecky is it? Where is my not VHS? Where's my music player? Where's my VLC? I'm just gonna have to yeet this up here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, something broken. Hold on. It broke. Right. Oh wait, it's gonna be underneath the thing. Hold on. But anyway, I'm gonna hit play real quick while I figure out how I broke this one too. Say hello to Amber Islands or Amber Isles soundtrack. Let's see. There you are. Well, that semi-fixed it. Or not at all. But still didn't fix it. I'm trying to fix it. Fine, you're just gonna be stuck on that, guys. I can't fix it. Yeah. Anyway, so first 10 requests. Conditions are 1, you have to be a follower of mine, and it has to be on Twitch. Sorry, guys, Twitch pays the bills. Out of all the platforms, anyway. It's the one that I get a relatively consistent income from here. So, sorry for the rest of y'all. That said, So, first thing is you gotta be a follower here on Twitch. The next thing is... Oh no. Next thing is it has to be TOS friendly. No porn.
Hey, Interactamon.
Yes, Krakene?
What's a posture?
It's how you sit.
Chat wants you to check it.
I am not shrimping, you little bugger.
Did you remember to eat today?
Yes, I did.
If you didn't, go get food.
And I took my medicine, too.
Hey, Interactamon.
Ah!
Did you remember to take your medicine?
Holy cow, that's tart.
Go take it if you haven't.
Alrighty, so here's hoping my freaking tablet decides to work today. Huzzah! It works, and it actually is in the correct binding area. Oh my gosh. Alrighty, but yeah. First 10 free sketch requests, please put, just to help me out, put sketch requests, colon, followed by what the request is. Just to help me out and to make it just quicker for me to see. So in the meantime, furry. How can you tell Thanos really cares? Alright, let's see. Let's go ahead and get that first layer. Alright, I need to pull... Yeah, this was a very bad traditional sketch, just to get the idea down. Let me find my head study. Sphere. Okay. So I actually figured out how I needed to construct this. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to use the colors for the sketch requests. Ah. But I use the colors for the sketch requests today for the sketching. The proportions are correct, it's just the face, the initial face I did was not very good. And I did get the body, at the very least, cleared by Mr. May, so I can actually start working on this. Let's see, how did I... Okay. Nope, did not quite make it all the way over. And I'm going to be doing this with every single head. I think I might need to move that over. Now this will seem strange, but since I'm having to deal with doggo anatomy instead of human, there's more things I gotta consider. Trench coat with chibi wings on a hook? Okay. So I'm gonna guess, Thanos, that's also your sketch request. Need to remember to turn that back to 5. Let's see. Alright, and then Thanos, Not at. What is it with y'all's obsession and me being a Smurf? I don't like Smurfs. Admittedly, this whole obsession with Smurfs has made me like them less. But I guess let me get this head done, and then I'll do the sketch request. Well, even before then... What? What is it, Amaretto? What is it, baby?
I was laughing. He said that and she just
Oh, precious kitty cat. Hello to you too, kitty kitty. Ooh, no. Meow. Okay, yeah, I gotta go back. What? What is it, precious baby? Sniff, sniff. Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr. Boop. Bloop. Tap, tap. Boop. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo, boo. You now look unimpressed. Thanks, Amaretto. Okay. So this actually needs to come up, looks like. And this is why I do this particular sketch for construction purposes. Come over quite a bit for that to make sense. There we go. Also, on a completely and utterly random note, I think I may keep Amber Isle as a game for myself. I may have already said this before. But I might actually keep Amber Isle just kind of a me game rather than stream it. Because don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but at the same time, streaming it seems to put on kind of like a little bit of a pressure, if that makes sense. Alright, Control S. Alright, let's give this a run. Pop that back down to 1. Trench coat on a hook, huh? So this will get resized, just a heads up. Little fluffy wings. Admittedly, those wings kind of look a little bit like a baguette, but meh. Baguette wings. Oui, oui, baguette, Dorinda. Little fluffy baguette wings. There we go. And then there's always that top little part. It always kind of runs in there. There we go. Trench coat on a hook. Hold on. I'll shrink it just a smidgen. There we go. Alright, that's one. Me as a Smurf. Let's see. Let's do pose first. What in the world was that? And let's get the rest of it sprung out first. Yeah, delete that real quick. There we go. Smythe. Fluff it, that'll say. Never mind. Me as a Smythe. Not bad. Alrighty. Well, 2 down, 8 to go. Yeah, I will say normally I would let you guys vote for tomorrow, but with there being a high chance that I may cancel depending on how exhausted I am, I'll just say we'll be playing Dead Letter Department tomorrow. And kind of leave it at that. Also, I will say I kind of realized something yesterday. Well, after stream. I need to turn my headphones down. I may need to actually start using my wireless headset now. And remove my current headset because, some of the wires are starting to go bad. And I'm having to crank it up just to hear anything out of my headset. Which really, really sucks. It has a nice low volume. Like, I usually don't have to turn it up more than, like, a little doot. But now I'm having to turn it all the way up just for both both earmuffs to work. I will say, no one worry, I do have a backup headset. It just, for some reason, does not like Discord. Oh, yeah. Alright, back to this. Let's head... Alright, how did I... Whoop! Uh-oh. Ah! It's the dick! It's the... Oh. Go away! Frick. But yes, if you have Amazon Prime, you also have Twitch Prime, which allows you to sub to any one channel here on Twitch. For free! Why not sub here today? It cost Jeff Bezos money, apparently. Alright, how far apart did I have these? A decent click. Alright, I need to go back up to 5 again. Focus on them being round. Hit the deck harder. Truly shocking, isn't it? If you know, you know. Really? Oh. That's the metal band? If I remember correctly, the one with the kabuki makeup? The, like, black and white makeup? Ace Frehley. Rock band. Okay. I thought they were metal. My bad. But it is the one with the makeup. The black and white crazy makeup. Hey, Akade, Kibble Soul! I may have broken the bingo. Have fun fixing it! Okay, it is them. Alright. When stream started, stream bingo was broken. It's not my fault! I didn't even start it! Looks metal, but the music is dad rock. Okay. MWH. Huh? What's MWH? Oh, it's supposed to be meh. Okay. I thought it was some new text term. Alright, how did I build the nose in those studies? Pentagon second. Okay. Alright, so using that as my center line. Alright, I'm gonna go over here real quick. We're gonna put down these two colors. I'm gonna have to pick up a third color. I'm going to put this. Don't need stream bingo tonight. Okay. I'm pretty much leaving you mods to run it at this point. Too tired for it. That's fair. That's fair. Really bright color. You're at work. Oh, oof. Fair enough, fair enough. There we go. There we go. Got my colors. What?
From this video.
Ah. Okay. Okay, so I need to... What did I say? And I need to do a pentagon. Okay. Because, yeah, his face shape is actually kind of a pentagon. There's a method to my madness, believe me. This isn't on loop, is it? Oh my word. That would explain where I'm like, okay, how long is this song? I will say it's good background music at least. Yeah. A lot of folk miss him. I know Mr. Mace especially. That hit him hard. That's why this commission got pushed off as long as it did. And I did the Memorial Commission instead. Mr. Mace needed time to heal. No pun intended. Frick. It did change. Alrighty, what's your work schedule now, if you don't mind sharing? Wednesday through Sunday. Oof, so every day I stream pretty much. Yikes. Oh man, you got the weekend shift. I just realized. Actually, no. Oof. That sucks. Well, I guess Tuesday and Monday are your new weekends. Paying attention somewhat, though? I appreciate it. Just don't get in trouble. Please. Petey, please. I don't want you getting in trouble. Ah, hold on. It's here. Nope. Okay. And then his ears pretty far back. Kind of flick inward a little bit here, like so. And then they come all the way down. That's right about here. There we go. You'll be fine. That's fair. That's fair. I just want to make sure. I don't want you guys getting in trouble with your work by being here. And I will say, I am consistent with this. I tell the husbando all the time, are you sure you're not going to get in trouble? And then he will remind me, hon, I don't work at McDonald's. I will be fine. All right. So now I'm gonna work on the body. What? Ah, okay. All right, let's see. You know what? Normally I'd wait till like 7 o'clock, or at least like 2 hours in before I offered everyone another chance. But you know what? Considering I know this is going to be a short stream anyway, everyone who's already made a sketch request, you can make another one if you would like. I'll go ahead and say people can make 2. Only 2 for now, but you may make 2. While I eat another Hershey Kisses. Oh. I forgot. Even though I've looked at them every single day, I forgot we had milk chocolate Hershey Kisses. In college, I used to buy a little bag. Well, maybe not little. I'd buy a bag of Hershey Kisses, and that would be the only thing I ate for the entire weekend. Just a bag of Hershey Kisses. And I would just let them melt in my mouth, so I would slow down and not eat the whole thing in one go. But that would be the only thing I ate for like 3 days. That one bag lasted me 3 days using this technique. Living hot dog man. Okay, that's different. All right, let me finish blocking this out real quick. There we go. I'll go ahead and start sketching that one. We'll start with the hot dog. We're gonna make it green. Actually, not half bad. Yeah, verified suspected spam, maybe. I'm gonna take a swig. Woo! Deliciously tart. And suddenly I kind of want a hot dog. How does this keep happening? There'll be a living beat up hot dog man. Give them cartoony gloves. Eh. Get another one of them cartoony gloves. Oh. Uh-oh. Ads are starting. Don't worry, you won't miss much. Just the process of the art. Let's do... He's a smoked hot dog. There we go. He's a smoked hot dog. He's on the lamb chop. Oh no, I did this on the wrong layer. Ah! Otter, what's up? How you doing? Layer via cut. Just that way I can mess with this a little easier. Living hot dog. Boop. How would one... Okay, so...
Hey, you're the
Uh-oh.
mastermind.
Yes, Krakene!
Your art layer?
Art layer?
Yes. Is it the right one?
It is now!
Okay, I'll let you handle it.
Rocking and rolling. Nice. And there's that gopher whistle. Provided you're not on the other side of the ads. The way to get a free sketch request from me is 1, you must be a follower. 2, the request must be within DOS. 3, you have to be on Twitch. But you are, so no worries there. Oh. Done, done, and done. Wah! And at this point in time, people may make 2 sketch requests because I can try to draw an otter. It'll be from memory, to be warned. But given today will be a short stream. Sorry, eating a chocolate. Turning into peanut butter. But given today will be a short stream, I'm gonna go ahead and let people make 2 sketch requests. Speaking of, Goldie, you are allowed a second one. Danish, you already used your 2. But yeah. We have 7 spaces left. You may have 2 of them, if you would like. So, what kind of otter? Or just an otter in general? I will be doing this from memory, so be warned. Yeah, your hot dog man is done. And also be warned, these are just going to be kind of lazy sketches. So don't expect anything tremendous. Any otter? Okay. All right. Get another layer up and running. So, I'm gonna shorten that to Sleepy Otter. Yeah, I'll go ahead and draw it. Let's see. Dealer's choice? Oh. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what I can remember of an otter. Yeah, we'll do that. Because word it well. Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. All right, go ahead and shoot it to me on Discord. Let's do this. Do one of them cute old sea otters because a river otter is terrifying. Gosh, it very much is like, oh, look at the adorable lady. Her cousin from the backwoods. Oh! And it's someone whose one side of the family comes from moonshiners. I've seen that. Well, part of my family. Sea otters are best otters. They're so cute. Okay, I'm having to remember the tail. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep that red. Let's see, trying to remember the ears. Are they round? And again, this is entirely from memory. So I partially apologize for how inaccurate this is gonna be. Actually, considering where that is... Tiny little triangles. Okay, so they're not round. Kind of like that. Say this one's there. Represent the little web feet. And then little lines to show that this is a clam. There we go! Interactive, but I'm currently driving, finishing up route for the day. You're driving?! Ah! Please be careful! Buddy, pal, friend, please don't get hurt! It's perfectly fine if you're not more interactive. That said, the otter is done. And it was done on the correct layer this time. There, down. Yep. Boop, boop. Alright, sent. Boop. Excuse me. Alright, where's Discord? With no stabby? I will do what I can. I think I know who that is. Hi, Dragon Loot. How are you? Alright, Goldie, I will give that my best try. Yes, Dragon Loot, how are you? We're doing free sketch requests. Like the fucking second I come in. I'm sorry. Oops, wrong button. That's Sam? It was glorious. Okay, in that case, I'm not sorry. All right. I will do what I can. That is... I'm gonna put my own spin on it. I might just do my version of a... My version of a chibi for him. Using what's on the Hello Kitty. See what I spent 2 hours drawing, designing. Oh yeah, sure, hand it to me. Let me see. And also just a reminder for everyone making a sketch request, these are just kind of lazy sketches. Let's see. Let's give the details, like the clothing and stuff, the red. That probably would be for the best. Alright, I'm gonna take a swig of my fruit smoothie. Woo! Man, that stuff's hard. I just realized it kind of almost reminds me of, like, the first Funko Pop, if that makes sense. Just the Hello Kitty design is so swappable. Sam is best boy, I will take your word for it. I'm gonna turn him into a marketable plushie. Alright, let me take a quick looky. That's cool. Very nice. Oh gosh, that reminds me of that one commission I need to do for the husbando. Like, serious, Sam? No idea. We're talking. Hey, Klextamon, Kabazol! How you doing? We are currently doing free, today is free sketch request, and Sam from Supernatural? I know very little about Supernatural. Everything I know is pretty much absorbed through Goldie. I saw the piece you're working on there, Dragon Loot. That looks really cool. Alright. So, this is mine going off of what I can see. What Goldie sent me, this is not from memory because I don't remember what Sam looks like. But yeah, Klextamon, how you doing today? You hanging in there? Ready for tomorrow? Bunch of movies and did some art and chainmail. Nice! Oh yeah, Dragon Loot, I need to, do you have any of those samples for voice stuff ready? I can listen to them while I work on other stuff. That's pretty much what I've been waiting on, and another reason why I haven't been like, yo, where's it at? I wanted to make sure you had plenty of time to get some stuff together. And I knew you were working on other projects, so I didn't want to take up too much of your time. Let's see. I'm looking back and forth between sit down, record again, had neighbors move in upstairs, so it's been unpredictable when I can record. That's fair. That's fair. Supernatural, Sam, I like to test. Yeah, the pudding thing was weird. And again, these are very unserious sketches, so they're all gonna look kind of funny and funky. Is this why you wanted a trench coat with chibi wings on a hook? Is that supposed to be a Castle? What is his name? I don't know. The angel dude. I know there's an angel dude. Maybe. Castiel. There we go. Fine, I'll turn him into a cat. There. My version of a Hello Kitty. Ah! Be terrified how bad this is. Ah, goodness. Promise I'm not watching while driving, just listening, which, by the way, the reaction was hilarious. Like, he's absolutely adorable. Don't know if I'm asking for too much for the second one, but a punk rock chibi otter would be fun. Okay, yeah, I can do that. So long as I can remember what a punk rocker is supposed to look like. Ah, lit. Wrong button. Alright. Let's do... I did that on the wrong layer again, didn't I? Fluff it. It's not running into anything. We're good. This one will be... second for Sleepy Otter. Punk. Rock. Otter. Lots of spikes, crazy color hair. Alright, let's do this. Let's see how I do on this. Alrighty, so I already got a pose in mind, so we're gonna start with green. I do have this on another layer. I can adjust it as I need to. One thing I keep forgetting is I can turn my canvas. Sam Winchester has a cat. Oh gosh. Ow. Gonna give him a little bit of a bean-shaped body. We'll say I'm remembering a little bit from like Jack and Daxter, because Daxter is what's called an ottsel. And ottsels are a cross between otters and weasels. Little feet. And then got a little tail. This is terrible. Sam has been much worse than a kitty, so I'm sure he'll be okay. Oh boy. Let's do... building up a little paw. Fifth load. Fifth load's the charm. Hey, Mr. Mace, Cabosso, how you doing? What is up, beans on toast? What? I'm drawing a punk rocker otter. What in the world? Are you drinking again, buddy? A little bit of a pencil neck. The otter, big nose. Just hold triangle ears. Probably round that out a little bit. Looks like you got someone crouched down with a long t-shirt covering the bucket. They were... Jeez. No. Alright, we're gonna give spiky hair. Oh, spiky mohawk. And give it a little bracelet with little spikes. Another bracelet over here with bigger spikes. Crazy healer to here. You know what? Give the otter a shirt. Be a sleeveless shirt. Because the sleeves got tore off in a mosh pit. Pointed what I set out to Sassy. Can't be unseen now. No! Kelastima! Why you do this to me? The little otter is trying his best. And in honor... I guess honor? In tribute. That's the word. I don't remember what the KISS logo looks like, so... Keys. There. Rest in peace? I guess? Oh my word. Probably need to adjust this and make it fluffier. Whoops. Bit of a penguin butt. There we go. He's doing his best. Love him. Thank you so much. You made my day. Huzzah! Punk rocker otter. He's doing his best. He's jamming out. What is it, Grekene?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Yourself? What do you mean for the walk? I haven't done the walk yet. Okay, so for anyone who does not know what Goldie's talking about, tomorrow I am going to be in a... Is it breast cancer survivor? Breast cancer awareness? One of the two. 5-kilometer walk. So 3.1 miles. My mom, who is a breast cancer survivor twice over now, she asked me to do the walk with her, and I'm like, I will do my best. I will try. Just understand that I might not be able to walk normal. Which is even funnier because after she asked me to do it, I hurt my hip. I did finish PT this week. And I do need to continue doing those exercises. Yeah, I'm gonna be hurting tomorrow. It's at 8 o'clock in the morning. You gotta be there at 7:30. So, I'm gonna be hurting. I'm gonna be hurting a lot. So yeah, just a heads up. So if I cancel stream tomorrow, it's because I needed the sleep. And probably because I will be in immense pain. I do have a painkiller though. I have meloxicam. Much as I hate to say this, I may actually have to use it. I don't like using painkillers. Painkillers where I'm like, okay, this is the limit. Stop. Hey. Holy cow, we have almost filled this out. So. Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, good point. I'm gonna take a meloxicam tonight. Just to try and go ahead and get ahead of that.
You agreed to do that. You agreed to do that this morning.
This is true. I did agree to do that. Gonna try and head off the pain for tomorrow. Because the meloxicam does last for a nice long while, thankfully. So one moment, I guess to take my diabetes medication. Ugh. But yeah, I guess the compliment for myself on the walk is, I'm doing it. That's the only one I got. I'm just glad she didn't sign us up for the run. I haven't been able to run since like 2015 because of the surgery. I see a fish on my head. Phew. Hey. Also, Mr. Mace, I am currently working on your commission. Needless to say, the head is already better than what I had. I have done a lot of studies using Cass as the example. So right now what I'm doing is essentially building the skeleton back up, since you approved the body. And the head, the structure is going to look strange, but the skeleton is essentially this little atomic model followed by Pentagon. And that way I can have better structure for the ears and the muzzle and all that jazz. So that's the reason why that looks like such a mess. And since you approved the rest of the body, I can go ahead and work on that. So I'm going to continue to bring that down. All right. Probably going to... Obviously, I'm going to have to move this over. I think that particular expression will be good for maybe... I think one of the ones you wanted was anger. I have it written down, just not here. Sure, it will end up good. I appreciate the confidence, dear sir. Alright, we're gonna do that. But yeah, I've got as many things if you've granted me in the past. Time to hit the highway. Hell. Done for the day. Need to put on something to keep me awake on the way back to the station. Thank you so much for the smiles. I'll catch you next time, hopefully tomorrow if you're up to it. I'm hoping I'm up for it. By the way, tomorrow I'm not letting the vote go. Oh. Ego, what's that?
Oh, my ego, it burns.
How dare.
Making me think.
Fair. I didn't realize that. Well, it gives me receipts. But yeah, since you're a repeat customer, all of the stuff you've sent me is in a folder labeled references. And it is in your folder, Mr. Mace. But yeah, sleepy Otta. You be safe and be careful. May your sleep be restful, your food be filling, and may the highway treat you well on your way home. Oh, that's what I was talking about, because tomorrow. Oop, only a folder, need to up the resolution, so no! Do you have any idea how much space is at a premium right now? Huh, and also some of my files are starting to corrupt. Files I have not moved are starting to corrupt, and there's stuff I can't get back, because I don't know where the original picture is. And the picture is not on the internet, because the original picture is traditional art that I did a while back. I hadn't moved any of the pictures. I figured it'd be fine. What's bad is it's on one of the newer drives. It makes no sense. None at all. What do you mean that's the problem? Like I said, it's on the newer drives. I'll look to see if I've got a backup of it somewhere. Don't give me that face palm. But anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna be it's called disk rot, drives not used or access degrade. I do access them. It's on the same drive as your commission. That's why I'm confused. Like, I haven't moved that file is what I mean. Because, yeah, the commission, like, all of my art stuff... No, I mean the file itself, not access... Oh. Well, that part I didn't know. Because, yeah, you said drives. Okay. So I need to occasionally go through everything and just kind of just scroll through all my stuff. Question mark? As Bondo said, there are things there are tools out there where I can recover the file. Because yeah, some of them are traditional art that I don't know where the original picture is. Some of it is stuff that is no longer available because the artist took down their account. And they're like, hey, save the picture you want. And gone. They have a process called disk scrubbing, which solves that when combined with RAID 6. Okay. Did you send the updated link then for that? Because I think you said that was like, what, $1,000 some odd dollars? Because yeah, you said there was, keep in mind this is the last thing I remember, is you said you were going to do a bit more research. Because there was some kind of update. And you would tell me later what it was. Keep in mind, this is the last thing I remember, which is the reason I haven't moved on it. What you need, but good news for what you will be using. The company that was doing poos. Oh, reverse the bad decision? Okay, fantastic. I think that's the thing I was waiting on. Because yeah, I'm like, well, like this is great, but right now the company's being an idiot. I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait until you find a company that's not being an idiot, and I'll order from them. It makes me glad I waited. All right, I'm going to... Did I doof? I did not doof. I just have these in a different folder. Okay. I need to put these in a folder. And call it other refs. Alright, I'm gonna keep the cast there. I'm gonna move the rest of these. There we go, that worked. Didn't have an answer for it, but you'll also need a newer version of the software to be the default for what's in the channel. For what's in the channel at the moment, or for someone to cover the how to unpudge the bad version. Okay. I'm not gonna have to worry about needing Windows 11, right? Because I can't get Windows 11. My computer doesn't have the hardware for it. Lets you use whatever disk you want again, as opposed to only theirs. No, this is a Synology issue. Okay. Oh, those hips aren't as wide. Nor is it as far down. Okay, I need to fix that. Yeah, it's much longer body. Need something to ship with DSM 7.3 out of the box. Looks at the tech head in the house.
Husbando.
Actually, I just realized something. What? Oh, yeah, that's right. Photoshop doesn't like playing with VTube Studio. There we go. I finally have my work. I got my work desk back. I forgot. I forgot my workstation. I just like my chili in the little inflatable. It's so cute and swishy. It's buddy, that makes me still feel so bad about the book cover. I still feel terrible about that. What do you mean my brain is on break? the little twirly thing next to the sunflower is a sound disc. Eh. Ow. Pardon me. Alright, so. Much to my chagrin. Alright, so. Alright, so Mr. Mace, if I remember correctly, you want... Do you want the plantigrade, or do you want normal human foot? Right now, what I've got the character as is plantigrade. Also, anyone who has not yet made a sketch request, you may do so now. Okay, plantigrade. Okay, think of how a dog's foot looks versus a human's foot. This right here would be plantigrade. Whatever I said in the... Fuck. Alright, hold on. Let me dig up the file. It's around here somewhere. I feel better now that my workstation is here on the VTuber too. Oh, yeah, by the way, completely and utterly random. But I will be I'm looking into getting a tablet. A iPad Pro specifically. I talked with my sister Tea Leaf. And she recommended, when I told her the stuff I wanted, she's like, yeah, I would recommend the iPad Pro. I'm like, there's not a cheaper one. She's like, the software you're looking for is proprietary. Or y'all know what I mean. Yeah, Procreate. And Procreate Dream. But Procreate has a certain stabilizer that'll make making coloring pages. There's a method to my madness. Repeat clients, Mr. Mace, commission 6. Text file, let's go. Because I copied everything down into a text file, just to make sure. Okay, angry. Angry was I'll draw the angry. I'll draw the slipper. I'm not worried about that. Hairstyle. Standing neutral. Oop. Goldie can see it. I hate it so much. I hate it so much. Like, I'm not happy with the book cover art that I have. That's just the best I could get the book cover artist to do. It makes me very, very sad. How many digits? Paw pads. Nothing on the hands. Okay, so I asked for digits. How many on the foot? How many on the hand? We did not discuss plantigrade, digigrade, which dogs don't have digigrade. But plantigrade or human, we did not discuss. So you get to make the decision now. So with that, though, that means I may need to actually dig into the Discord real quick. This is going to take a hot minute. What are the chances that people are going to be looking at early 90s cartoon? On the one hand, fair. On the other hand, I'm still mad. Not necessarily at you, but just mad about the thing in general. I will say, when I was first working with the guy, I'm like, please tell me this is not AI generated, because that will do more than just hurt my feelings. That will hurt my credibility. Because, yeah, as far as I know, it was not modeled using boots. Model using boots. What do you mean? Like, I showed you some interesting sneakers a while back, which admittedly the sketch I sent you is actually based on those sneakers. Alright, let's see. Where are you? Are you talking about the AI gen thing that you made? Because that's more human foot. That's not plantigrade. But yeah, as far as I know, my book cover is not AI generated. If it is, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Just gonna be sad and be like, wow, that was the worst $2,000+ thing I have ever bought. Worse than that frickin' editor. Didn't make that and looking through Discord one moment. Alright. I appreciate the pets and need them. Yeah, if anyone knows any artists that actually understand the trends, for lack of better phrasing, because that's the best way to put it, the trends of sci-fi fantasy and are good at making a cover not look like it belongs in the young adult section, send them my way. I don't know how many of you know anyone in the book industry outside of me, which is the terrifying part here, but still. And as we all know, I've said it multiple times, I do not have the art style I want for my book. I just don't. Mine is way too cartoony. Alright, that looks like it might actually work. Alright, I'm gonna have to hide the cast face real quick. Boop. And then we're going to move this whole skeleton over. Actually, I can just do this. That should work. Yeah, I can get an angry face out of that. Let's see. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Whoops. There we go. We'll have the chocolate in this hand. Yes, I'm aware that looks essentially like a dollar bill, but it's chocolate. It'll be a chocolate. Right now, just figuring out positioning. I think we said long tail, was it? Hold on. Where'd my text file go? Rick! Come back here. Yep. Long tail. Okay, there you are. I'm glad I kept the folder open, laced. Alright. I see, I knew I said boots. Cause yeah, didn't I send you a thingy? Hold on. Yeah, someone had made like these specific furry boots. And it showed the toes. Hold on, let me look at the text file. Cause yeah, you sent me a picture of sneakers. Hide? Why are you hiding? Going to hide in your cave and chatter, Alex. All right, be safe, be careful. All right, long tail. Thanks, I'm gonna need it. Poses. Yeah, because graphic tee, denim jeans, and sneakers. Well, I'm using my text file, not what is in Discord. All right, let me go digging through the Discord real quick. I thought I had everything. I guess not. Oh, okay, yeah, so I can delete the sneakers then. Yay! Ah! Oh no! I'm naked! Let's try that again! I keep forgetting I can't use the delete key. It really does delete everything, don't it? I'm so glad I have my work desk. Okay, so let me boop, boop, boop. Let me Control A, Control X. That's it. Let me see. Bring these back real quick. Okay, I see where it is. All right, so that right there. I need to delete the sneakers from that. All right. And I think... So that one's kind of plantigrade. So do you want them more human foot, like flat like this? On the one on the left? Or do you want them plantigrade? So this would be closer to human foot. This one would be plantigrade. With the angle. Like, this thing up here. There's more focus on the foot and ankle stuff. I'm gonna drop that. Gonna move that. The one on the right. Okay, so plantigrade, plantigrade. All right. I'm going to actually make a note here so that I remember. Plantigrade. And I'm gonna keep that there just for kind of like hybridization ideas as I need them. Alright. Boop. Alright, time to focus on the body. Also, just before you ask, I'm not doing any not safe for work art. Outside of maybe a nude reference, but that's it. Only reason I'm okay with that is because it's covered in fur. I mean, Donald Duck gets away with wearing a shirt, so, yeah. Quasi quacker. Alright, that actually... And that's mostly following this model. Obviously, the head is going to be a different monster here. I think what I may do is I'm going to make this a bit more squat. Let's see. Knowing that is, I'm sure something will work its way in there like a... That's gonna be fun! I'll worry about that when I start making the fur pattern. I think what I'm gonna do for this commission in particular, I'm gonna get all of the poses done first. Kind of go from there. I'm probably gonna have to, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and expand the canvas. It's better to expand the canvas now than try and work things later. So we're gonna go with a 25 canvas. All right. This way I can kind of stretch out, ignore that terrible thing in the back. Just ignore that exists. I'm actually gonna make a copy of this real quick. And we're just gonna expand this. Actually, you know what? Fluff that. I have a better idea. Since I do technically need that. We are going to bring this here. Gonna hit that with that. And then we're going to do Control A, Control X. Oh, actually not good. Wrong layer! What the hecky? There we go. Control A. Yes, it's fine. Could not fill because there are not enough opaque. What do you mean not enough opaque sourcemen? Bull! Photoshop, you suck. One moment, I gotta fix this. Oh, come on. Or, that works. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna make this shrink away even more. Oh, you little freaking hobgoblin. You know what? Fluff it. Let's do this. This. Wacha. And be done with that. Because now I've got my proportions at the very least. And now I can actually stretch this pose a lot more. Alright. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do all of the poses and try and get the pose where we want it. I think set long. So how do you want the tail to curl, by the way? Do you want it to be kind of straight like this? Or more like hangish down and then curl up a little bit? Like curve instead of curl, I guess. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'll get more of the skeleton so I can better see this, but I need tail length. In the meantime, longer with curl? Alright, so. I'll leave this endpoint here for now. So, longer like down to, like it would end up here and then curl it up here. Also, for anyone both watching now and watching the VOD. Okay. So we'll have that there, and I will make that note on this, actually. Because again, the thing in the background, for anyone's wondering, and I'll get on my other point in a moment, this was a very quick, emphasis on quick sketch, which is the reason why the head looks so bad. At least the body is semi-proportional, but it was a quick sketch. Just a really quick sketch. And I made the mistake of putting it in pen. Well, the outline in pen, anyway. BoJack Horseman vibes, though. You know what? I'll take that. I think. Frith. Oh, anyway. For anyone wondering who may or may not want to commission me or just wondering about the commission process, I will often stream my commission so that I can get live feedback from the client, i.e. Mr. Mace here. It's a compliment. Okay, I'll take that. I like squirrely cartoons. Squirrely, you say? I don't suppose you've ever watched Foamy the Squirrel. Uh-oh.
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Am I having to compliment myself again? Dadgummit. Thanks, Thanos. I think I might have said something like that. Definitely thought it. Okay, well, as long as it's a compliment. Did when I was a kid, though. I definitely shouldn't have. How do I put this? may have become friends with the creator of Foamy the Squirrel. I would consider us friends, but hey, that's up to him. Been on Newgrounds since I was 11. Fair point, fair point. Well, Ill Will Press is still going. I now know John and Dawn. Dawn is a precious being, and I will fight anyone that says otherwise, including her. She really is a precious being. She really is. Don't think John does friends. Oh, sadness. Okay, I guess acquaintances then. He will raid me every now and again, so I would consider that friendly. Anyway, I'm just gonna hide now. But yeah, he's still making it. Just finished rewatching Over the Garden Wall. How is it? And I still need to compliment myself. You know what? Here's a compliment. I managed to make, at the very least, I made friends with Dawn. Enough so that they ordered my book. And they actually advertised it on their streams, both John and Dawn. So I would say that's a compliment. Has fantastic style and ambiance. Ooh, rewatch it every fall. Ooh. So good, they're apparently comics. Oh, wowzers. All right, I'll give it a watch. I've never watched it. And many things I haven't done. All right. So we got, I think this is the basic skeleton. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my blue from up here. And I am going to, where is this color? Where is that? Okay, we're good. Top 3 cartoons. Oh, I've talked about this one before, but have any of you guys seen the rebooted DuckTales? If you haven't, I would actually recommend it. And I don't say this a lot about a lot of reboots. I will definitely say the new DuckTales reboot is much, much better than the original DuckTales. And that's saying something. In a couple of seasons was good. Yes. Oh my gosh. The Saturday morning cartoon references. The gummy bears. The gummy bears got me. Elijah Wood, the Over the Garden Wall? Okay. That, he played Frodo, didn't he? Or am I thinking of someone else? Okay, it is Frodo. It is Frodo. All right. Yay, I remembered. That's him? Okay. All right, so we're going to get a base body. I am definitely going to be exaggerating this soon, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work more on kind of getting this body. And just kind of working it in fragments so I can understand how I'm going to move these pieces. All right, let's get that there. I will be, obviously, I'll be defining these so much. Oop. Oh no, not ads! No! Ugh. If I could give you all subs, I would, but I don't make that much. Okay, how did I do the body? Let's see. We'll do the non-furred neck next. And we'll do the... Let's see. No. We want that coming in. And then coming out. There we go. Just... Here we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be exaggerating this for the anger, but right now... Yeah, right now, this will be a good base, I think. Alright. And I'm going to switch to green. That's too thick. That's too thick. And that'll be the wrist. Send that out a smidge, at least going that way. Did my arm do that? Yeah, my arm does that. Alright. Again, just gonna do that green. And then rest. That top into account. There we go. Alright, and now, alright, so we got ourselves the skeleton. And let's bring, that'll be from there, so that's got to get erased there. Oh, Adradon, huzzah! Alright. Yeah, right there, that should work. And we gotta fluff out that tail. I'm not gonna worry about perspective just yet. We'll get to that when we get to that. The tail will be fluffier. The tail will be fluffier. It'll be fluffy as this. Unless you have other ideas. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta make a note on the thingy. Making sure. I make a note. No paw pad on the hand. 4 digits. Paw pad on the feet, not on the hand. Hand is human, essentially.
Oh, my shoulder has become crunchy.
Oh, jeez. Alrighty, what time is it? 7. Okay, 7 o'clock. I do need to go to bed early because that walk is going to kick my butt. I don't want a migraine to start in the middle of it either. Nearly had one this morning, managed to knock it down. With a little extra sleep. Yeah, that just, it's not enough, it's not enough. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna keep all of this. I'm gonna merge it. Merge layers. And I'm going to have that as mostly my base. I'm gonna move that copy on. Make that vanish. And then we will build from the ground up. I'm actually gonna go find a pose real quick. Hold on. I am gonna go find a very Angie pose. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this. Double checking. I need to go to my ref material. Oh, reference, where are you? That is not what I wanted. Reference material. Yeesh. Alright, where are you? Poses. I need an Angie pose. Oh no, why do I have 5 missing folders? I need to go through this and start parsing things down. Alright, come on. Load, please. Oh. Okay, 6 folders. Yikes. No. That might work. Let's check this. No, this is all... Well, it is combat, so that would be a good Angie pose. Let's see. Need one that screams rah. That might work. Just instead of having an open ham, have a chakla. Let's do... Not edit. Where's my open? Can I not just do open with? Oi! Come on, compy. There you go. I can't see anything. Ain't that funny how that works? Alright, let me... Zoop, zoop, zoop. There we go. We're gonna have an Angie pose. I'm gonna draw the Angie pose, and then we'll figure out how to make that work from there. Might not need it to be as aggressive as that, but... Alright, so we're gonna move this over a lot. I may need to shrink it. You know what? Fluff it. I'm shrinking it. Yeah, I'm gonna make this vanish. And... Alright, we're gonna look at this pose. So I'm going to draw it small. Head. Neck. Actually, the shoulders are kind of like bowed like this. No, the hip's a little higher up than that. This is a weird pose. Might be a little too exaggerated. But at the same time, might be able to get it to work. Let's try it this way. This one comes closer to the camera. You got the where you live. Let's see. Where would it live if near your computer? Would you want the UPS? Going to recommend cover that as well. Be aware, does make it more expensive. Probably better for me to get a cover because otherwise I may try and build one. Which probably not going to end well for anyone. I would build it out of wood. It would be good timber, but still, it might be more expensive. It would live near my computer because it wouldn't make sense for it to not live near my computer. Depending on how big it is, I can make room. I moved my printer. So my printer's no longer on my desk. It's on the other side of the kitchen. In UPS. Oh, the power to provide backup power to your PC. Uh-oh. Yeah, all of that will live near the computer and I can make room. Which reminds me, I need to do something about the cricket. But yeah, I can make a spot depending on how tall it is for both things. All I have to do is just move some plushies around in the Switch. I don't want to get a Switch 2. I don't. So yeah. But yeah, it'll live near my computer. I understand that'll make it more expensive. But hey, technically provided your commission pays for all this. I still can't believe you, Yahoo. You already paid for this thing in full. You're crazy. Going to be hench? New Switch would be advantageous to support 2.5 gigabyte PS?
Heh.
Oh man, this is really making me feel like a country bumpkin. Per second. Okay. I've never seen it written PS. I've always seen /S. And lowercase s, might I add. I'm used to math. And units in chemistry. Like meters per second. That's just, oh. That's fair, that's fair. But, so, Mr. Mace, question for you. This is a very aggressive espresso. I'm gonna change here real quick. It's a very aggressive pose. Would you want the angry with chocolate pose to be like this? Or something a little less extreme? Trying to make the legs and stuff a bit more visible. Did with little, with Sazzy's penguin in the fit. Oh my gosh, I gotta go look that up. Hold on. Do I still have that folder open? Nope. Okay, yeah, that's completely different kind of angry. The angy pose I have here is like I'm gonna rip your throat out with my bare teeth. Commission page, commissions, repeat clients. Done. Is it this one? It is number 4. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna open up the small one. So my computer doesn't explode. Oh yeah, I need to get, need to upgrade the hardware. For my computer. I don't want to have to build another custom rig, but I very well may have to. Okay, so that kind of angy pose. I can deal with that. I'm gonna need some move soothing. Think I'm gonna auto mod bluff off on that one. Think I'm going to slap you upside the head repeatedly for the pose. Okay. All right. The dog chocolate. Got it. Okay, okay. So yeah, not that pose, not that pose. I am gonna keep this just for kind of a haha reference. Had to add a couple more words as Twitch censored you. Automod this, fuck. Hi, Brian. I think that particular word has been allowed at this point. Let's see. So, let me get that pose. That's... might still do kind of borrowing from the aggression of that one. Chocolate raised high in the air. Yeah, I kind of like how that chest is. Kind of crouching tiger, hidden dragon. There's maybe not quite that, but... Yeah, Little Sazzy's, it does look like she's running, but there's not... Penguins, I'll put it this way. Penguins are a tad bit limited. But Doggo here has plenty of joints and bending and shenanigans with a body I can use. So, straighter up and down, or the kind of the mixture of, it's still kind of like super aggressive, but it's more along the lines of, come here and let me smack ya. Kind of a pose. Chase him down? Alright, so this pose will work then. Alright, so let's start fleshing that out. I'm gonna call it Flesh 1. Let's see. Let's grab these colors up here. Ooh, what? Huh? Come again? Well, speaking of Dawn and John, hi! What is it, Crickenay?
You need to stretch.
Well, you sure?
Yep.
Ah, my aching shoulder. Oh, I am being bonked upside the noggin with, oh gosh, there's so many emotes. But yes, Dawn, welcome in. How are you doing, darling? Have you been well? What were you up to today? I know you were playing Silent Hill, I think it was like Fortissimo, I think is what that F shape was. Yeah, how you doing? What you been up to? What were you streaming? Oh, why am I getting bogged upside the noggin with a paw? How dare? Oh, I think I know why that's malfunctioning now. Hold on a minute. Oh, sweet. Finished Silent Hill and today started casting. Ooh, casting of Frank Stone. Nice. I've seen gameplay of that one. I haven't been brave enough to play it myself. But cool. All right, let me see who I missed. I think I saw a first-time chatter. Negan? Like the Walking Dead character? But hello, DJC Animation. What is up? Pretty hate manga. For some reason, I wanted to read that as Betty. But yeah, what is up, my friend? Jimmy versus Timmy, how you doing? Oh, by the way, that commission will barely cover the drive. Dang it! I wanted to use the money to buy the next editor. That comment. It'll barely cover the drives. That's $3,000. Anyway, Adam for Christ, how you doing? Skyro Dumbbell. Skyro, like Spyro. But Skyro, how you doing? Did I read that? I did read that right. Killer B, how you doing? Photoshop CS6, that's a throwback. Yes, this is the version of Photoshop before the shenaniganery that is a subscription service took its place. Silent kill F if the F stands for fart. I hate silent kick. Scarra, doing pretty good. That's good. But yeah, welcome in. Oh yeah, that's right. I need to do pre-cloud BS. Yes. Hold on a minute. Brain freeze. Rez, they're like, yeah, okay, yeah, no, that's fair. I'm gonna need it. I finally got a 20 terabyte drive. Just one, and I've already using up 4 terabytes, and I haven't even looked at the other 5 drives I have. Which you can't. What do you mean I can't use? What do you mean I can't use? 8 20 terabyte drives? But anyway, before I continue to put myself more off my mental track here, yes, but yeah, welcome in, Raiders. For those of you who don't know who I am, hi, How you doing? I'm Aftermon, I'm a sci-fi published sci-fi fantasy author, freelance artist, and animator, podcaster, game developer, a variety Twitch streamer, among many other things. External drive system deals with internals. Huh? Look at this! Give us all! Oop! Apparently I have that on the wrong layer in OBS. I've been covered. That's external drive system deals with internals. What? What? Dude, I practically have nothing on my C drive. Click the link I sent you in Discord. It'll make sense as it's the spec sheet. Okay. Well, you hope it makes sense.
Hey, Aftermon.
Yes, Grekane?
Check your art layer?
Art layer.
Yes. Is it the right one?
Is it? Hold on a minute.
Okay. I'll let you handle it.
Yes, it is the correct layer. Alright. What is it, Grekane?
Someone wants you to compliment them.
Please tell me it's not me again. I get to compliment Dawn! You'll get there if not, show Ross. I'll probably just show him to begin with. But I gotta compliment Dawn. Okay, so, oh gosh, where do I start? Dawn is an absolute precious being. You can fight me on this. But she's an absolute delightful dandy lady. 100% sweet as pie. And I am quite... Actually, I'll ask. Sorry, Dawn, I'm gonna have to put you on the spot. Would you consider me your friend? It's okay if not. But I thought I'd ask. This has actually come up in conversation already. But yeah, Dawn is the absolutely dandy lady. Yay! So glad that that's confirmed now. Just walk back through. You're good, you're good. Well, that means I get to re-compliment you all over again. Not the convos I recall. Wait me. Felt that. But yeah, that said, if anyone needs to raid and run, by all means, go ahead. Please make sure you take good care of yourself. If you got a skedoodle, again, that's perfectly fine. May your sleep be restful and your food be filling. And if you have to drive anywhere, may the roads treat you well. That's a new one. Yeah, so that means I get to compliment the Dawn all over again. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I did get the book. Yay! I'm glad you got the book. Good toast. I'm so glad you got it. I'm glad you think it was packaged nicely. Let me know what you think of it when you read it. I will say, do remember this is the first book in the series? Yes, I realize the ending. It was supposed to be one book. Book 1 and 2 were supposed to be one book. But then again, you could tell, I'm not gonna say what the ending is for anyone who hadn't read it yet, so nah. But yeah, I'm so glad you got the book. Does it end on a cliffhanger? Does it? Harsh critic, but you did good. Don't get too nervous. See, I said you. How dare you? Listen here, beans on toast. How dare? Evil laughter. But yeah, the fact that I've had 2 people say, okay, when's the sequel, makes me feel very good. I will say that. And, oh yeah, Quexamon, I have taken your, credit, not to heart, I don't think that's quite the right way to phrase it, but I have considered your criticism. And I've definitely changed some things up in the second book with that said. And quite honestly, I think it hits harder now. So yes, thank you for that, by the way. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, chapter 4. Just chapter 4, and then I think it was chapter 12 or chapter 11? I'd have to look. But yeah, you made a very good point, and I'm absolutely going to take that into account moving forward. See, I only ever give advice to try and help, never want to discard a shot. Yeah. And I realize you are very blunt, and honestly, I need that sometimes. I genuinely appreciate it. But yeah, really learn. I know, I'm working on the audiobook. It's a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. See, whatever it was, this is why authors have different editions where they fix things that they need to. It's the design. It's the design. Make first edition that more when you get. That would be cool. That would be cool. I will say the one thing that's been pointed, don't encourage her to hey, it's a single scene in chapter 4. In all honesty, I probably can rework it. And you really won't, if I rework it properly, I'm gonna have to run through it like 20 times. But if I rework it, even if it sucked, I'm still kind of sad with what they did with General Grievous. In terms of the, like, George Lucas and Star Wars. But it's literally just one scene, and if I can rework it properly, it won't change the lore. I'm not gonna pull a midichlorian shenaniganery. The lore is planned out. The only time I'm gonna be like, oh, sugar tits. Oh, I gotta change that, is literally me going, oh no, I forgot to world build this particular section, like the farmer's district. I need to fix this. But no, I'm not gonna pull a midichlorian shenanigans. Sorrow is all Jar Jar's fault. Jar Jar is an evil Sith Lord. I do love the Jar Jar Binks being a Sith. I love that. Not gonna lie, I love it. So you got great lore and a very packed role, which is gonna be the best help. Yeah! Oh yeah, that does remind me. I do bring in more of the Xeno merchants, which I think were mentioned. Yeah, they were. Xeno mentions were mentioned in the first book. So that will actually get a little bit expanded on. And it is actually important. I did my best to make sure there weren't like just weird loose ends. Also, this might turn from a trilogy to a quartet, depending on how the third book goes. I'm at chapter 13, and, there might be a problem. Just a major problem. There's certain threads, unless this book is made like super thick, like thicker than the first book. The idea of Jar Jar being evil is fun. Yeah, because there's just give me more Maloon. Before we know it, there'll be a trilogy of trilogies. You do realize I have 31 manuscripts. The first 3 books, currently now 3, has come from a single manuscript. So if we take that as the average, 31 manuscripts is going to turn into 93 books. Oh no. Oh no. Keep telling her to hire a ghostwriter, she can finish them all before she dies. Yeah. I'm probably gonna need help with, the World of Dark creators took, that particular series, which by the way is already 2 books. Oops. I may get help with that one. The Jar Jar being a yes, the drunken master. That I love that idea because there's so much credibility behind it just from the first movie, The Phantom Menace. I have 4 different mental threads going on. What the heck? Gonna be more prolific than James Patterson. I will take that as a compliment. I actually have one of James Patterson's books. It's the one he wrote with Dolly Parton. I think it's Run Rose Run. I have yet to read it. I need to just, on Wednesdays, I need to just sit down and read. I really do. I have missed multiple things. Hold on. But yeah. Also, there's gonna be another tidbit, for those of you who have gotten your books, I don't know if you've noticed. For those that have the hardback edition, there's something at the beginning of the book that will distinguish it from other books. So basically, the way it's going to be distinguished is this particular book, if you get it directly from me, it will have this mark. If you don't get it from me, it will not have this mark, even if my book is signed. Or even if the book is signed. You'll know if you got it directly from the author or not. So I guess technically, there's already gonna be like collector's editions. That reminds me, I hope everyone overseas got their books. But yeah, let's see. I am not a midichlorian. How dare? I ask, is it just because it doesn't say first edition? Time to start another horde. Mine will be worth even more. Indeed. Let's see. Is it just because it... No, actually, it's not just because it says first edition. So if you, like, for example, if you order a book from Amazon versus ordering one from the Kickstarter, the Kickstarter, let's see. Oh, don't hilarious book mistake happen over here in the UK. Puffin Books included a website and a couple of them went to. Oh, that's terrifying. Hold on, I gotta reboot my brain after that one. No. So, like, say we'll take the hardbacks. Indeedy. Even the girls. But no. So for those of you that have the... Wait, what? A misspelling in the copyright page? Oh shit! No, come here. What do you mean? Where is it? For permissions, cook. Oh no. For permissions, contact. Oh no. What's the other? Is that what? How dare, Mr. Mays? What? Okay, other than the mail address, which is very much wrong. Where's the other? Where's the misspelling? I do have a copy of my book at my desk for...
You need to reload!
Reload on what? My sanity? Sorry, fresh out of stock. I was talking about right. Okay. So while you tell me about the misspelling on the copyright page, because now I'm in a slight panic. Oh, TwitchCon. Please be safe over there. What? Oh my gosh. I looked right over that. Oh dear. User missing Z's. This is American English, you beans on toast bugger. Need to recruit some more betas with time limit. Yes, I do. I would like to have more than one beta reader this time. Admittedly, I technically had 2 whole beta readers that actually started reading. Only one of them finished. Anyone know what happened to Slopez? I haven't heard from him in, I think, over a year at this point. I hope he's okay. But, no, back to the... I'll take the hardcover. What? Okay, forget what I was talking about. Shadab, you're engaged? He's still reading. He's called Slopez for a reason. He's got a girlfriend and a dog, so he's occupied. That's fair. That's fair. Don't need... Oh, Slopez got engaged. Okay. I read Hey got engaged, and I'm like, wait, what? Well, me engaged to myself. But that's great. I know he... Like I said, I knew about the girlfriend But he got engaged? Ah. Yeah, no, I didn't know about the misspellings. Oh, cool, you want a ticket for next year. Cool. I'm not going. Ah. Don't need super detailed criticism like I did the first time. I can read a full book much quicker for just typos. That sounds like great proofreading.
I'll give you $20.
Still at chapter 7. I think he dropped to chapter 10 before he vanished on me. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Ah, fantastic. I will let you know. I'll give you a list of words for Hydra Head to make sure those are in line. Desk in the living room instead of the keyboard is higher than I'm used to. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Anyway, back to the book. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy Lopez got engaged. That is awesome for him. I love that for him. I hope the wedding is amazing. Anyway, back to the book thing I was talking about. So, say, for example, you order a book from Amazon. We'll say the hardcover. And then you get a book from the Kickstarter. Even if you get both of them signed, which kind of duh, the book you get from the Kickstarter will have a special mark, physical mark, on the first page. Like the very first page of the book. And then I'm over here, another beta reader, and well, life went crazy. Yeah. Hear about the new type of mod and their amazing new chat badge. Shadov told me about that. I thought that was cool. You check Little Sassy. Yes, you do. You should. Check Little Sazzy's for it. Hers was the hardcover. It was signed on the title page. But the very first page, very first page, will have those. And I know for a fact I put it there. Not a love bite, per se. I wouldn't quite describe it as a love bite. No kisses either. But no, if you run your hand over the bottom right corner... Corner dent? What do you mean a dent? There shouldn't be a dent, dadgummit, Postal Service. Also, if any of y'all's books got damaged, I'm sorry, I couldn't control that. Let's see, you're just going to chew on the next book. No. I'm going to keep up the tradition. I'm making it a tradition now. If you buy the book directly from me through Kickstarter, I will be putting this particular mark on the first page. Each first page has a little nibble missing. Do I look like a mouse? If anything, I look like an axolotl. How dare I realize I have not done an inch of work. What? Why did I get green and ask the others I see get purple? What do you mean? Oh, the wrapping paper, because I ran out of purple by the time I got to yours. The starving artist stereotype, hungry for words. Is that a mouse? Where? Space buckaroo. That's... Buckaroo. Alright, I like that word. Keeping up the starving artist stereotype, how dare. Alright, so... Not going to draw the head just yet. I need that thicker. Easy with the nibble. We will get the and from the page and clone. Oh, you'll get the DNA from the page. No. Indeedy, I am a chillet from Pal World. It only cost me $16 to get this model. And oh my gosh, I love it. Yes, I am not a mouse. I am a chillet. Watch out for cats. Ah, cat me is nothing. Identify your body from the book bites. I mean, that's one of okay, so funny little forensics thing. There's a chili dog from once. Oh my gosh. Perfect Nugan. What was I saying? But no, a chillet. One of the critters from Pal World. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Karate Kid, help us out. How dare! That man is biased because he's married to me. How dare you invoke? It's a Dratini. Excuse you, I have more than just ears. I have a body, thank you. Let me put my workstation away real quick. Ah! I have arms. Dratini with ears. Uh-oh.
To be fair, am I biased in your benefit or you against?
Oh, I'm about to get it.
What?
Love you. Woo! Okay, guy. Have to leave, need to go to the... Alright, be safe and be careful there, Space Buckaroo. You did hear about the Power World and Once Human crossover. Come again? Okay, I heard of the Ultra Kill crossover. And Power World. Once Human is getting a Power World crossover? The court wants to know. The husbando has left to the back of the building. Yeah, Space Buckaroo, please be safe, be careful. Sassy is crying with laughter in the corner. Breathe, Sassy, breathe! Jury's out with a split vote, it seems. Not kidding, is Wait, what? As in, what? Okay, hold on. Steam, where are you? I need to hear about this now. Okay, not gonna lie, I would love a Pal World and My Universe crossover. The Hydra heads would have a ball. And then I could see all the Hydra heads with 3D models. Ah! Oh my gosh, I would love that. Okay, so, Timmy, don't leave me in I was about to say expense. Suspense! Tell me! Oh my gosh, that's awesome! Admittedly, Power World is so much better in Pokemon. I'm here to tell you, Power World is so much better in Pokemon, and it's in beta right now, technically. It's still in early access until next year. Oh my gosh, I have to hear more. Give me the details! Because yeah, we've got Terraria. Ultra Kill was the next one announced. We got a winter, where's the news on this? Hold on. Yeah, it's in early access. Where's the news? Community Hub. Go to Once Human, you can catch a chili dog in it. Oh, cool! Haven't played a Pokemon game since Pokemon Go, if that even counts. I mean, it technically counts. I refuse to play the new Pokemon game, the ZA Legends game. I mean, I didn't even finish Legends Arceus. Okay, so Ultra Kill Power World collab coming later this year. And dungeon entry fix. And then I saw the Ultra Kill. Just grab the hardcover. I love page 1. It's so awesome. Pokemon games are starting to be named like they were. Oh yeah, the next one is Wind and Waves, and the legendaries are an old man and an old woman. Oh god, your blood sugar dropped again. Ah! Grab the candy bars. Yeet them at the dragon loot. But okay, so yeah, I heard about the Ultra Kill thing, did not hear about the Once Human thing. I gotta go check this out now. Hold on. Steam, don't fail me now! Oh yeah, I forgot I do have, Once Human. Huh. Okay, bug fixes. Oof. Power Once Human on Google and found an announcement video, but it did not show much. I mean, at least there's an announcement video. Download thing, what did Nintendo do now? Refused to get it as not getting a Switch 2 in protest over the downloads thing. Oh, yeah, okay, so I actually know about the downloads thing with Nintendo. Your Nintendo, the Switch 2 will not work the console itself will not work if you don't download a day one patch from the internet. If you do not get this patch, the console will not work. So in order to use the console, you have to have an internet connection. See, some games that you buy physically will just download a copy of the game, so store devices, it doesn't want to work any more than bye-bye. Yep, there's also that. Yeah, buying the little cartridge is also just kind of... It's terrible. Hardware broke, ship it anyway. Pretty much. Oh no, it's not even that. It's not that it's broke, it was intentionally done. With the Switch 2. It was intentionally done. Yeah, the game keycard. That was it. Let's see. Saw some gameplay of Pokemon ZA. Thought it was kind of okay, but yeah, Power World has better travel abilities. Stop killing games looking good. Yeah, it is. God. It was absolutely insane in the membrane. See, time to hit up a meetup. IRL more important. All right, be safe, be careful there, Timmy.
Pets! I will take pets.
Hi, Gigi. I swear I'm missing something. What did I miss? But no, Negan, I absolutely would love a crossover. Oh yeah, that's also right. Nintendo can remote brick your Switch 2.
You need to stretch.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Ah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, be warned, pet, the chill it has actually got a 30-second cooldown. Remember when console gaming was simple? Yeah, I still have my PS2. Yeah, Nintendo get... I will say, I have been halfway tempted, just because of a certain patent that Nintendo recently got granted. I've been halfway tempted to make a
You know, got stickers.
certain... Ooh,
You know who's got stickers? You know.
Yeah.
Ah,
I'll tell you my evil eye in a moment.
Dude, put your link in chat. This way I can click you later.
You know, wrap them on, got stickers. I love stickers. I still need to do that animation too. So you gotta go do the food thing. Have a great rest of your stream. All right, please be safe, be careful, Don. May your food be filling and may your sleep be restful. But I have my evil idea to fight Nintendo. I'm probably not gonna be able to pull this off, but it's an idea. So maybe someone who knows this stuff better than me can pull this off. So Nintendo recently got a patent approved somehow, where if you summon something, that's their patent now. So if you summon something to fight for you, like, say, a summon in Kingdom Hearts 1, you're in violation of Nintendo's patent. So it's like, okay, that hits way too many games. That hits just about every game with magic in it, because you summon something to fight for you. I have been halfway tempted. See, embarrassing, but on brand. Oh no. Oh dear. Do you remember when you owned the console you bought and could do anything with it? Yeah, Nintendo's not going to let you do that anymore. So here's my idea for a patent. And it would be taken immediately against Nintendo, no one else. Basically, my caveat would be, oh, Steam, if you have your game on Steam, you can use this patent. Starting the game. That's my idea. New book where you make Nintendo the evil enemy, but don't ever tell the name. People will know. I mean, given how big the Unoverse, UNO-VERSE, the Unoverse, that is the name of the IP now. Yeah, with Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, and so on. Yeah. Oh, how dare you? I will say the Qzilla is cute, though. That's an awesome idea. Haha! But yeah, starting the game, and I can make it detailed. My parents said I should have been a lawyer. I can be that petty and that detailed. Mechanic. They did a lot of mechanics patents. And I can make it very detailed to where Nintendo can't get away from it. So, starting the game, if you use any kind of interaction, whether it is pressing a button, speaking, or waving a hand in front of a camera. I am willing to take ideas. If you interact at all in order to start the game, you are in violation of the patent. And I will go after Nintendo. Patent was summoning the other was mountaining is what Nintendo did. There was actually multiple. So there is summoning. There was having a mounted POW. Mounted creature. There was also throwing a ball to capture and summon something. Looks like heat signature wouldn't be affected if you break blocks with your fists. Yeah. To start, press any key. Where's the any key? And I would entirely go after Nintendo. 100%. Just go after Nintendo. People who approved it didn't play any games to verify it. Yep. So I can get away with that. If I get the same idiots that Nintendo got to approve their patents, which affects so many games, and they are also going backwards. So, and let's see, basically bought some Mexican food. Ooh, I could go for some Mexican food. One of the items is a fruit salad soaked in sweet cream, and well, when I was putting the food in the fridge, the cream fell down a chest, so I had the case of the sugar tits. This is why video game patents are bullshit. Yes. Like, for example, I think one of the first mechanics that got patent was the Nemesis system from Lord of the Rings Shadow of Mordor? I think that was the name of the game. You get the same idiots who Nintendo got. You'd need to beat Nintendo price to buy them out. Or I could just be, okay, Nintendo, I am suing you for patent violation on every single game in your library. Do you have any idea how many games that is? Do you have any idea how many lawyers might actually salivate over getting that kind of dough? I could see patenting hardware, but as soon as you touch software, you're in trouble. Well, here's the thing. They are patenting software, technically. At least I see it as patenting software. It's certain code. Code will result in this particular action. That's how I see it. You were just saving that for later. Yeah, hence big thumbs down. Fair enough, fair enough. But no, I will say this. That is the idea. Could I pull it off? Probably not, admittedly. Someone else who's more devious than I am, and that's, well, actually, that's not saying too much, that might be able to be pulled off. But then again, I could go after the hardware, couldn't I? Because if you have any physical interaction, whether it's voice, pressing a button, waving something at a camera, or using motion detection, I guess technically that would be all hardware, wouldn't it? I'd have to find a lawyer, run it by him, be like, yo, I have an idea, you want to make money and see if this actually works. But I'd have to go specifically to a patent lawyer. But yeah, hence, like I said, evil idea. Can I pull this off? Probably not. But maybe someone who watches this VOD can. Because, yeah, Nintendo being bastards. There's really no other word for it. They're just being right bastard. Alright, time to get sleep. Alright, good night, Mr. Mace. May your sleep be restful and your food be filling. Speaking of, what time is it? Oh, sugar. Can you imagine if Namco patent side-scrolling platforming with Pac-Lan? Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Alright. Well, at the very least, I now have that post. I did not get as much done. Hey, I didn't know you hated circuses so much, you know, it sounds like you're going for your Nintendo's jugular. They're messing with a game I really like, and I understand at least a tiny bit about law. Just a tiny bit. Obviously, I'd need to read up on it more, but later, if it didn't happen legitimately an hour ago. Okay. Konami patents up. Down, left, right, B's and A's. Let's start. It's bedtime for me too. Health, wealth, and glorious violence to you all. Alrighty. Though, speaking of, since a bunch of us are wrapping up, I actually need to wrap up too, because I gotta get up at the butt crack of dawn for the breast cancer walk tomorrow. Oh boy! It's only be okay since they use shapes. I guess Xbox would be too, wouldn't they? No, Xbox uses letters as well. That's why I always get confused on it. Like, press A would. Good luck tomorrow at the walk. I'm bringing my cane. Also, I'm gonna snooze ads real quick.
That said,
any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I will pick someone at random from my list. I know technically I didn't really finish up the sketch request, but at least I caught you to tell you what happened. Indeedy. I will say these were kind of fun. I do have, let's see, do you want a roller walker? Nah. Not that bad. Oof. Cool and informative stream. You're welcome. Hopefully something I said was interesting. Did you get to, wait, you made one? Shit! No, Killer Bee, I didn't see it. The chat may have, for once, the chat moved too fast. That's new. Dratini shaped squat. How dare, and okay, fine. I will grant you this one just this time, you bugger. Alright, so while okay, Mr. Mace and Killer Bee, I'll let you guys do this before I raid out.
nah.
Bob Ross, though he doesn't need the views. Ah, bless. Bob Ross is fun. Alright, let's see. I go here. Pop that down to 1. What was it? Dratini shape? I'm just gonna go Dratini. Keeper. Mount. There we go. And then Killer Bee, what was yours? Since you mentioned you made one, I missed it. Need to paint again. It's been a month or so since I painted. Felt that. Very much felt that. The 1 minute sketch. No, I haven't done any of those tonight. I will do that next art stream. I will do the time sketches at next art stream. Cause I Thanos. I need Thanos's thing. Yeah, these are much longer sketches. Speaking of, let's do. This is gonna look strange, but trust in the process. Just want to make sure. Yeah, you did not miss it. You did not miss it. All right. So here goes nothing. Been a rough day and melancholy. Aww. He's okay. Trust me, I felt that. Let's see, let's do that there. But yeah, hugs for the Icarus. Oh, do you have, I'm gonna take a wild guess, I'm sorry. Is it about are you melancholic about the news you gave us yesterday? Or just in general? It's okay if you don't want to tell us, that's perfectly fine. I do not want you divulging anything that makes you feeling sadder. It's perfectly fine if you don't want to talk about it. On another note, I'm gonna go ahead and push ads. Just because it's gonna take me longer than 3 minutes. family day because of what's going on. Oh. I'm sorry to hear that, Icarus. Many, for those of you who can hear me, all the hugs! I'm a sub. But all of the hugs for the Icarus. All of them. He needs them. In fact, this might work. Great. Good night, Akane! Let's see if I remember how to draw Dratini. Two circles. And then got the head wings. We'll say for the longest time, Dratini and Dragonair were like some of my favorites. I'm gonna make that green. And give it little swirly eyes. Whoops, that is not what I wanted. But yes, all the good vibes for the Icarus! All the hugs. Yeah, I hope things improve for you, man. You're too good of a person to have to deal with all this crap. Needs more papers at the moment. Looks like it's just missing a part. Oh my gosh. Dragonite is adorable. Dragonite is adorable, I will admit that. Isn't so used to drawing triangles, goodness. And just papers all landing. Alrighty, so I'm actually gonna erase this. Oop! No! I refuse. Alrighty, so... Bloop. So I got a little bit of work done on Mr. Mace's commission. Got a long way to go, but hey, I got it started. Got a little work done on Mr. Mace's commission. At the very least, I finally fixed that stinking head. And we did some sketch requests, so not too bad. We got another sketch request stream on the docket. Because Icarus and all you heifers were bonkers with your support the other day. I'm still taking it back on my word. But with that said, any suggestions on who we should raid? If not, I'll pick someone at random from my list, whoever is live. And Twitch, why are you down? Why are you like this? You missed a thing? What'd you miss?
Huh?
Alright, who am I following that's live? Oh, Zombie only been live! You've only been live for 2 hours? Ah! What you was on about for the other day? What thing? In reference to what? Oh yeah, and you guys got a 12-hour stream for next month too. Let's see. So if you guys want, you can go to Bob Ross. I'm actually gonna raid Zombie since I know she hasn't been on for very long. What is she playing? Devour. What on earth is this? Well done. Excuse me, Grievous. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and silence the music for a bit. Well, not a bit, it's ending. Alright, to zombie! Alrighty, but with all that said, so once again, normally I would do a vote for Saturday, but because there is a high likelihood tomorrow's stream may get canceled, excuse me, I will just say that I'm going to be doing, if I do stream tomorrow, it will be Dead Letter Department, which that has been fun because it turns out my workaholicism, somehow overrides spooks. At least a good chunk of spooks. So that's been funny. But anyway, but yeah, tomorrow will be Dead Letter Apartment. I may be able to finish up the game. That would be great. Another game in my belt of finish today of this month. Yeah. That's currently the plan. And then streams next week, provided there's no shenanigans. So, with all that said, y'all, please be safe, be careful, make good decisions, and I will see you guys, hopefully, tomorrow. If not, I'll see you next week for another stream. Good night, everybody! And thank you all for your support. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's go raid a zombie pandemic.